Are you thinking about starting a new business in Texas, but you stuck on whether to go LLC or sole proprietor? Well, let me break it down for you in plain English. No legal stuff, no fluff, no beating around the bush, just the real pros and cons and how it affects your pockets directly. By the end of this video, you know exactly which structure makes the most sense for your business goals. Top of the top, y'all, it's your boy Real Estate Show tapping in. I help new entrepreneurs and real estate investors set up their business the right way from day one, especially here in Texas. I have personally helped set up dozens of LLCs, and I see a lot of people go sole proprietor by default and then they end up regretting it later. So today, we're going to compare both sides so you can make a confident decision off top. Here are a few of the most important differences when it comes to sole proprietorship or LLCs. So for sole proprietorship, this is going to be the easiest way to start and the cheapest way to start your business. There's no formal paperwork. You just start doing your business under your name. It's really simple. You report your income on your personal tax return and you file that under a Schedule C. So there's no need to file a separate business tax return. It just goes on your personal 1040. Now for LLC, this requires you to register with the Texas Secretary of State. Also, with an LLC, you get legal protection for your personal assets. So things like your house, your car, your personal savings account are all protected if you have an LLC. And when it comes to taxes with an LLC, you get to choose how you want to be taxed. So you can be taxed as a pass-through, as an S corporation, and a couple other ways that you can choose to be taxed when it comes down to filing your business taxes, but that's for another video. Now, the pros of a sole proprietorship, it's a simple setup, no filing fees, and very low maintenance. But anywhere there's pros, is always cons. The cons of a sole proprietorship, again, there is no legal protection. If you get sued, all your personal assets are on the line. They can go after your house, your car, your personal bank accounts, anything that has your name attached to it because you're doing business as a sole proprietor. You're doing business as a single person, meaning there's not a business to sue. You are the business. It's also going to be harder to build business credit because essentially it's the same as building personal credit. And also when you have a sole proprietorship, it doesn't look as legit when you're going into a bank or trying to have a partnership with other businesses or individuals, because ultimately, again, there is no actual business structure. It's just you. So if you're not trustworthy or reliable, it all comes down to you, and there's nothing that they can lean on in terms of an actual business. Now back to LLCs. The pros of having an actual LLC business structure. Well, first of all, it's the limited liability. LLC stands for limited liability company, which means if you get sued, your assets are protected because you have limited liability. Also, you have more credibility with banks, partners, and potential vendors. LLCs are also easier to grow, especially if you plan to scale, bring in a team, and if you want business funding. And with an LLC, you get to open a business bank account, you have an established EIN number, and you can write off way more expenses on your taxes. And that's important, especially if you're making some money. Now, the cons of operating as an LLC. First, we can't skip over the fact that there's a $300 filing fee to even set up your LLC. So we can start there. It's going to cost you $300 off the rip. There are also ongoing requirements or filings that you have to do every year, like franchise taxes or public information reports. And if you don't file these things, they can forfeit your business. So it's a lot more pieces that you have to keep together in order to keep the business flowing and operating smoothly. So a LLC does come with other obligations. Also, there is a separate tax filing. So unlike a sole proprietor where you just file it on your personal taxes under a Schedule C, no, you actually have to file business taxes separately if you operate an LLC. And I advise having a CPA and a tax pro on your team that can help you with this because it can get kind of confusing, especially if you're not keeping up with all your transactions in a platform like QuickBooks or something like that. All right, now you're probably wondering by now, which one should you choose? Which is probably why you're even watching this video in the first place. The bottom line is, if you just testing the waters with a side hustle or a business idea and it's really low risk, a sole proprietorship might be enough for you for now. But if you serious about your business and you plan to scale and grow your business and you want protection, go ahead and file that LLC and pay the $300. especially here in Texas. That $300 filing fee is a small investment compared to the peace of mind and the credibility that having an actual LLC can give you. And I have a step-by-step video walking you through the process of how you can file and set up an LLC on your own without paying somebody else. Now, if you're not ready to file yet and you still don't know exactly which way you want to go, here are 3 actionable steps that you can still take today, right now. Choose your business name. Check to make sure that that business name is available on the Texas Secretary of State website. Third, you can go ahead and apply for an EIN number. It's free on the IRS website. And I also have a video showing you how to do this step by step. Once you do those 3 things, you pretty much 80% ready to either file your LLC or move forward with a sole proprietorship and just register with a DBA. Hopefully this video added some value and was able to help you make a decision on which way you want to go. But if you are still unsure which structure actually meets your business needs, I do offer one-on-one consulting to walk you through your specific business situation. The link is in the description. And if you got any value from this video at all, drop a comment. Let me know. Are you going LLC or are you going sole proprietorship? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notifications every time I break down gems just like this. And until next time, y'all, it's your boy Real Estate Show. Tap in.